She goes, just wondering how you're doing. She goes, I don't think I could ever meet Nicole. I said, okay, fine, be that way. But it's funny, because she stays in contact with my ex-wife. She comes up before lunch, I take her out to dinner, they talk. I find out from her, well, how's it going with my sister? I don't know. She tells me, all what's going on with the family and everything. Who died? Who's going to get married? I don't know those things anymore. So it's, I try and make it, I try not to take it personal. And I brought these hearts with me because this heart is how I started off. And then, when you tell people, I need to do this. It won't matter to us. Goodbye. Brian, it's your dad. I'm here. Sorry, Dad. It gets to the point where, I'm not kidding, this was my heart. Right here. And I could take a lot. I would tell, again, it's me. Remember, it's me. The one that was always putting up everybody for Christmas. They all come to my house. My ex-wife had 7 brothers and sisters besides herself. They would all come to my house, our house. It was it. It was our deal. I don't see those people at all. It's so sad. I cannot get over how crazy it is. And it's a choice? Oh my God. If I can get one thing across to everyone in this room, and I'm guessing a lot of you already felt this way, but if I can get it through the people who didn't know, or guessing that it wouldn't be, or this would be some kind of a weird little talk. This is real, and I didn't choose it, and neither did anybody else like me. And you're lucky that you have the body you have that matches the brain that you have. Period. Period. I cannot emphasize that enough. I'm getting a little bit too much there. Sorry. But it's true. It's true. When I was a little kid, I thought, well, this is kind of weird that I like to dress up in dresses, but I do. And so going back to that, I was about 5, and 2 older sisters, lots of clothes in the attic. So I go, my brother, hey Ed, let's go up in the attic. I know where there's some stuff. We can go up there and play in the attic. Okay. So we go up there, and I go, let's dress up. There's a box of clothes, and it was all girls' clothes. And I knew exactly what I was going for. It was a little cute little flower dress. It was the cutest thing. I can still remember it. Put that thing on, and it was like magic. I'm not kidding. It was like magic. It's actually how I feel now. At this moment. I'm not kidding. My brother puts one on. It was so funny. And we played in the afternoon. And I knew he wasn't quite into it like I was, but our mom called us down for dinner when the time was, and we get undressed and back in our regular clothes, and had dinner one day. Next day, I go, hey Ed, let's go do that again. He goes, no way, that was stupid. He was like 4. I'm not doing that. That was stupid. And I thought, okay. That was kind of my first moment of knowing that what I was thinking wasn't what other little boys thought. And it scared me, but I didn't really know any better, I just didn't know if I was different. I just knew I liked that. I love balls too. So here I am. I was a good little athlete. And kid knows, we played baseball in college together. So I was really good at the sport thing. And I had this little side thing. Didn't know what it's about. I knew that I was strong enough that whatever it was, I could just keep it away, It was just over there. I don't know why it's over there, why it's in my head. I need to somehow do that every once in a while, but I needed to. So I grow up and find that I really need to do that. And I would find myself in my sister's closet a lot. And with 10 brothers and sisters, the youngest one didn't come along till like 8 years after the second to last one. So there was only 10 of us at the time. And you would never be home by yourself, ever. And so there were a few times where I'd be either in the bathroom with, actually had it until I was a senior in high school. I had a dress hidden in the bathroom that no one ever found. It was behind the door, stuck where the toilet paper rolls were supposed to be, all the way back in the corner. No one ever looked there, ever. I don't know how I got away with that one, but I did until I was a senior in high school and went to college. Actually, it was still there when I came back from college, and I got it out of there before I got caught with it. Nearly got caught by my youngest sister. I was in my room and I had this little slip on. I was kind of dancing around, and she opens the door. Boom! She said, "Dinner's ready." And I don't know how I instantly was able to jet into a closet, and she didn't see me. I was 16 years old. Crazy, crazy stuff that you do. And so then think of that as now you're a teenager. You have enough stuff already with hormones, and you know everybody's got a girlfriend or a boyfriend. And I gotta tell you, I was never homosexual. I was extremely heterosexual. I loved the girls in my school, and was always attracted to women, never attracted to men. And to this day, really am not attracted to men at all. Although the chemicals that we take for the hormone thing does affect your brain. And I gotta tell you, everything's chemical. We think we're not. We are chemical. Believe me. I could give you a chemical and turn you into a homosexual. I could. That drug exists. Not that that's what happens, but because homosexuality is something that, like this condition, it just is. It just is. It's in nature. It's in animals. It's everywhere. So anyway, so I had this thing going on even as a teenager where I'm like freaking out. I don't know what's going on. I can't stop it. I can't keep it out of my head. I think about it all the time. I know I'm happy when I do it, and I'm sad when I have to leave it. But I know no one else is doing it, so I must be weird. Number one, I'm thinking I'm just crazier than crap. No one else is doing this. I must be crazy. But I also knew that I had it together enough. I was doing the sports. I was a pretty good student. Didn't love school, but I was okay at it. Good math student. Now I'm a math teacher. So I would just get by, basically, and let the sports kind of lead me into this direction that kept my focus over there. And I excelled at it. Basketball, baseball, two of my favorite sports. Played basketball at a high level till I was 48 years old. City League. I mean, I was this athlete. Played baseball till I started having kids, and then it became too hard. I played professional baseball. Played 2 years. This is a good story. It's kind of a side story. This will lighten it up a lot. My first year of baseball after college, I was told I was going to get drafted, but didn't. And so I went to try out for this independent team. Are you guys familiar with the Salem Senators that are down in Salem? That's the league that this was in. And so my roommate from college and I ended up going to Aberdeen, Washington and trying out for this team. There were 3 places left on the team. There were 50 guys trying out from all over the United States. I was one of the 3 that made it. My roommate didn't. So I make the team. I get to call home. Dad, I'm a pro. My dad's ecstatic. I'm getting paid to play baseball now. Unbelievable. It was awesome. Coolest thing ever. Except for this, which was still in my brain as I'm doing all this, right? Crazy, right? Crazy. So the owner of our team is a movie producer, and he's a really good friend of Bill Murray's. So that summer, it was in 1978, Bill Murray came out to Aberdeen, Washington, and spent 2 weeks with our baseball team. I got to know Bill very, very well. He was extremely hilarious, great partier, loved his beer, still I'm sure does. But got to know him really well. The next year, oh, and by the way, they did a big video of him hitting a game-winning home run, and they showed it that fall on Saturday Night Live. So I was on Saturday Night Live in 1978. Yeah, I didn't get any lines or anything, but.